All right, and we're live. We're good to go.
Sweet.
Dude, stoked stoked to stream with you finally.
Yeah, man.
Like
Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, good little sesh. I'm just excited to talk levels because I feel like you're like one of the OGs of levels in the game. So it's like cool to see how we trade very similar. Yeah, a little bit different because you said you kind of focus on hourly more than anything. Or like I get a lot of my stuff from like daily and in the 4 hours. So yeah, let's do a little bit of prep right now and kind of figure out the game plan for the day and go from there.
Sounds good, dude. I'm gonna post this up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And
I munched this oatmeal.
Little oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
How many calories are you eating a day? Are you tracking or no?
Yeah. I'm getting ready. I have a powerlifting competition in about 5 weeks. So I've been trying to fill out the 242 weight class. So I've been eating pretty close to 4K a day.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's been nice though. I've been like mandatory steak every weekend. So
yeah.
This is nice. I can get used to this.
That's a mandatory like almost every day.
Yeah, right. Right.
What do you weigh?
I weigh 240 right now.
240? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So because the weight classes, I used to compete in 220s. And then finally I went up to 240s like last year. 242 is the weight class. I just belong here. I'm 6'3". It's like,
are you big then?
Everyone's like, dude, you should be 275. I'm like, fuck, that's big. I don't know about that.
That is big, actually.
Yeah.
I'm 256, 258 at the moment.
Okay. There you go.
But I'm only 6 foot, so.
Okay, still. That's what's up. Love it. Love to hear it. What's up, chat? What's going on? Let's get jacked and rich. Let's get jacked and rich is right, dude. That's what's up. I love that. So we're kind of just going through some stuff here, trying to figure out game plan wise. At the bottom here also, Eric, you can share your you could, if you ever want to share your screen, you can just literally present at the bottom and then I can just switch off. Basically, it's super easy to like go through each other's screens. And so I'll just be producer in that sense, producer mode.
Sweet. We might give it a try.
Yeah. I like this YM daily continuation for sure. Got a bunch of your boys in here. Joe, Tyler, what's up, guys? What's going on? Yeah,
what's
see,
up,
I can't not see this. Just a pure continuation play. Maybe a pullback here in 4,800. 48,000, I should say.
Yeah. Ideally, we got about 10 minutes left. Ideally, we can get NASDAQ to drop another like 25, 30 points and kind of leave these highs up here. That I think would be ideal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, NQ. Why is this frozen? I got way too many levels here going on. This daily chart looks like a menace down here. But you know how it is. It's like when you're on the 5 minute, they're like, okay, they look nice. I can see them. But other than that, it looks like a fucking shit show.
Yeah, no, I feel that sometimes. When you zoom out to a weekly chart, and it's like, I don't think I need a like 4,000 level in the S&P.
Yeah, I know. Like, do you delete your levels? I'm so bad about deleting them, bro, because honestly, they always eventually come back into play. So I'm like, if I want to look at just like a clean daily chart, I'll pull up Trading View and I'll look at it like that. That's how I kind of do it. But
yeah, to be honest with you, I don't even know. I mean, I'm looking at S&Ps right now. The lowest level I have is like 4,700. So
okay,
yeah, I don't delete them very often.
You don't delete them.
Yeah.
Dude, I really like, okay, I don't want to be overly biased on this, but like I've been thinking about this all night, dude. The snow play is, I just really love the retest of structure on the weekly here. So back here, right? Like this huge pivot point, 237s, 235s. I think you said you have a level around 231. The 231 lines up perfectly with this 21 period moving average on the weekly. So if we could get a test down here, that would be really nice. We're at 243s now, right, in the pre-market though, and they're kind of just like they're already starting to buy it, kind of. Like, I don't even know if we're going to get a sweep of this 239. I'd like to somewhere down here, but I just like, to me, this just feels like a gap down into support, and then just buy support. What are your thoughts on this?
So if you look at CRWD from yesterday, it's basically the same thing, right? Like we get the gap down from 520s, we trade down to 490s, and then we come back to 525s.
Yeah.
So like that's essentially, you're looking for the same play.
Very similar. Yeah.
The only difference for me between the two is when you look at the daily, is that CRWD the last 2 days didn't have the breakout that Snow just had.
Oh, good. The gap up, you mean?
Yeah. So for me,
here,
like that plays a little bit more into like
people are stuck still and kind of maybe trapped.
Yeah. So if we rally, my first thoughts on this would be if we rally to 248.41s, which if you look at the extended session, that's where we kind of paused at. We rallied back to that after the initial drop.
Yeah.
So if we do rally to there and then reject, then I think we go to 231s. If we can get above 248.40s, regardless of whether we go lower or not first, then I think if you want the long, that would be where that's from.
Yeah. I mean, God, see, this is so hard because, yeah, I guess I got to be a little patient at the open because anytime we dump into like really big key support areas like this, my biggest issue is I'm just like, oh, there's like value down here. I just need to buy it. I'm like, because I don't know if it's going to be 237, 235. Yeah, ideally, I look for a signal bar down there, a hammer, a bullish engulfing bar, something to work with. But like when we get in those big zones, I'm just like, especially playing options, because I'm not like, it's not like futures where you're just like, once you're in, it's just like margins going out. It's like, okay, I'm only risking this much. This is how much I can lose. Let me get some value down here and kind of go for it.
So pull up the weekly chart. I don't know if you've ever done this or not before. But yeah, if you pull up the weekly on Snow, and then if you right click on the bar,
oh, you can't see it. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why. You can't see when I right click. That's strange. Okay, I am right clicking right now.
Okay, so yeah, so go to Snow.
I'm on
Go to Snow, right click on the weekly bar, and then do correct this bar.
Yes.
You're on CRWD.
No, it's showing.
Wait, sorry, I went to the YouTube stream. My bad.
Yeah, it's lagging on the YouTube stream. Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not, bro. Look at StreamYard.
Yeah, so right click on that and then click correct this bar.
Yeah.
And then you'll see a C.
Yep.
So type in like 242, 243, wherever we're currently trading at, and then just click apply and OK.
Corrected value. Oh, so correct value 242
for the C. That would be current price.
C? Okay.
Yeah.
242. What is it?
242.50 is where we're currently trading at.
That's weird. It won't let me apply it for some reason.
Oh, change the low. Change the low to like 240. Because the current is technically under what the low is at the moment.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. There you go.
So like my question is, from this at this moment in time on a weekly chart, would you want to buy that or short that?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, because I have so much support here in terms of like this was previous resistance support. Yes, this does look more bearish, obviously. Sweep of up here, kind of pull back. This look like a continuation of next week. That would look bearish. Like I probably would want to short that. But something that I kind of stand by is like support is support till it's no longer support. I've just seen this happen like so many times where like when I go to short something or do like a breakdown play, if there's really strong potential support area, because I have this pivot, I have this moving average, I have all of this right here as well. So like if for me, it's hard to short this. It's honestly hard to short this. But I could see obviously how this looks. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But if you're going to long it, you want that bar to turn back green, right? Which is essentially back over like 248 halves.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
And we leave a little bottoming tail in there and we try and rally back and get that tail.
You're right. Okay. Because yeah, ideally, if we do get that, the gap fill would be nice, right? Like I could see this pulling like what it did yesterday on CrowdStrike, where like if we could test here and then come all the way back up and fill the gap up to 256, and maybe even up to like 260 or something ridiculous, that would be nice. I guess we'll have to just see at the open how that plays out.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like Tesla. We talked about that one a little bit last night.
Yes. Are you looking for just like a kind of like a gap and go continuation play?
Yeah.
An alert right here.
The other thing we have moving, which is probably what just led to that market move, is Meta just now.
Yes, there's some news.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what, which I don't necessarily care either way, but that's a pretty handsome rally.
It's gapping at 685. Okay, so this is gapping basically just the top of the gap fill here. We'd have to hold this 200 could be a really good reference point, 672.
Yeah, I see that.
Pull back into 672, hold 672, and then rip higher back into 690s. That could work for sure.
Yeah, I still think my favorite at the moment is going to be on the future side, waiting for that divergence, which most likely doesn't happen until 9:45.
Yeah, go over your divergent stuff a little bit. I've seen you post about it tons, and it's interesting because like again, you're one of the few people that like also trades all the indices. Because all the time people are like, dude, why the hell do you trade RTY or why do you trade or like YM? And I'm like, normally it's because the daily setup is better. Honestly, it's like the daily setup. Usually, I'm like, oh, if I see more clarity on the daily setup or whatever it is, like that's why I'll migrate over to it. But it just depends. You know how it is. Like RTY sometimes can be like the worst thing to trade in the world, but other times you're like it's just running and doing its thing. So,
yeah, like yesterday.
Yeah. So if you want to share your screen at the bottom, you can go for it if you want.
Yeah. Let me.
If you want to pull up,
which button is it? Does it let me like pick a window?
Yeah. So it should say it's like a little plus thing at the bottom, then it says like present screen.
I got you. So it should be this one.
There you go. And then I can just remove mine and add you. There you go. Cool.
So yeah, so this is the divergence, right? And obviously we'll get like when we get a strong trend, like you'll see a ton of red arrows and such.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, like we were bullish yesterday, and like the thing we wanted to see was some type of bullish divergence.
Yeah.
So if you notice on this 950 bar, which they can't quite see it because of your face on the S&Ps there.
Yeah.
But the S&Ps, you can pull up your own 5-minute chart and see it. But like the S&Ps make new lows there at the same time, as does the NASDAQ, but the Russell and Dow don't. So for me, that's telling me like, hey, one of these, like I used the analogy one time in a mentorship. Like, you go to the bar with that one friend and there's like a group of 4 of you and there's always that one that's like trying to get in a fight. And like the other 3 are like trying to pull them back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's essentially what this is like S&P, NASDAQ were like trying to get in that fight. And then the Russell and Dow were like level headed and they were like, no, like we don't actually want to go lower here. We're gonna chill from there.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, I like to think in analogies, and that's like the easiest one I've ever come up with for that.
Yeah, that's solid.
But yeah, that's essentially just it. Looking for those to kind of give a moment in time where they're not doing the same thing, and we can reverse from there or stop selling, or the buying, whatever the case is.
Yeah. Okay, we're initially getting this dump here on snow right in the 240s. Let's see if it continues lower. So I'm going to look for the buy down there for sure. Let's see. I'm going to pull up snow on my screen. Damn, they already ate it up off 240. Well, they're trying to kind of.
That's a hard bar out of Meta.
I don't have Meta up on my screen.
About 12 points.
Oh, yeah. Big dump. Okay, starting to get this push down here in snow. I like this. Okay. It's a break of the low there. Watch this 2-minute chart on my other screen. What's up, chat? What's going on? Brian, Christian, Max. Max has such a great mustache, dude. Gives me a run for the money. Gives me a run for the money.
Bro, I know you do strong lifting, but Christian, you have to hit him up for some bodybuilding stuff, dude.
Oh yeah, he does bodybuilding. I love
Yeah.
bodybuilding, dude. I just powerlifting is just like my passion, dude. The whole dieting thing. So I got into powerlifting in college because like I wanted to compete in something, but I went to UC Santa Barbara, so I went to a big party school. So I was like, I want to like drink and party and have fun and not diet. And so I found the powerlifting team and I was like, wait a second, I can just like get really strong. I was like, this is kind of sick. So yeah, pretty much like that's how I fell in love with the sport of powerlifting. And I was like, okay, like this is my thing. And I just kept competing, and I was like, all right, well, this is gonna be it. So I really like how this bar is starting to shape up here on this 5-minute. We're trying to reclaim VWAP here. If we can stay above 240 here, I might look to take the long, to be honest. But I'm gonna probably let it close first and go from there.
We got a big, strong reaction out of the Dow so far.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's the continuation play. I like that. You're right. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna share this screen instead. Share this. Boom. Boom. Okay. Yeah, really nice move here on RTY and YM. Let's see.
If we can see NASDAQ, we don't have that much further to go, about 25 points to overnight lows.
Mm-hmm.
If we can see that kind of sweep, which essentially we just did now, 602s, if we can see that sweep overnight lows and kind of stall here and not get absolutely wrecked, that'd
Dude,
be
yeah,
great.
this thing is holy shit. And Nasdaq is dumping.
That would have been great. Oh, Amazon got a big move there.
MNQ. Here we go. Dude, yeah, this thing is just fucking. Like, I just don't have a good daily setup really on Nasdaq. I just don't like it.
No, I agree with that.
The snow continues to be. I'm just stalking the snow right now, dude. Stalking it. Wow, big dump here.
That's a healthy NASDAQ move.
Yeah, very big dump. It's just like yesterday, actually, kind of. Well, no, yesterday we had the big grind, but the opposite of what happened in pre-market, I guess you could say. Wow, they're really loving this 240 here on snow. Maybe we get something.
If you're aggressive, you could look for Russell or Dow longs, just trying to dare it to go lower, pulling back. Again, assuming that NASDAQ doesn't just continue to die.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to get involved in some snow, I think, here. See if we can hold these 240s. I'll look to add in even more.
Silver managed to hold barely.
Silver, yeah, you've been looking at. I've never traded silver. I only traded gold, I think, like once.
It's a big boy contract.
It's just not my thing, dude.
Like if you don't know what you're doing in silver, it can hurt real quick.
Yeah.
It's
downhill really
$500
fast.
every 10 cents.
Oh God,
Yeah,
that sounds quite something.
she's a big girl.
All right, I'm in snow. Let's see if she can hold, or if I get bamboozled. Let's see. So YM's pulling back now. Okay, now I can just let that come and do its thing while I focus on futures now. We'll set some alerts. Maybe you'll hear some dings go off. I call them dopamine dings. When you set the set an alert on a name and you're in it, and you just hear like, oh, that must be a new high.
That's always a good thing.
Exactly. The boat is loaded, so we'll see. Okay. Let's go.
I don't trust NASDAQ to have bottomed on that move just yet. That's an 86.5-minute candle now.
Yeah.
I'm not like a huge fan of that.
I feel like I just want to wait today. I want like 20 minutes at least to go by.
Yeah, I feel that.
How we doing, chat? What's good? Drew, Christian, Sal. Tanner talks like a rich white girl. Wow. I've never heard that one. I have way too much testosterone in my body to be anything close to that, but thanks. I'm gonna do like a day in the life, like, oh, what I consume as like a full-time trader and like competitive power lifter. And I'm gonna put like all these things like food, and then do like a quick shot and just be like testosterone and anthate, and then go to like the next thing.
Dude, I love those when people are like, here's what I eat in a day, and it's like a big bowl of oatmeal and they move it to the side and there's a freaking injection right there.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've never done any of that stuff, to be honest with you.
I was natural for, I mean, dude, I competed naturally for like 8 years, and literally until I was 31. I'm 32 now, but until I was 31, I didn't hop over. I always wanted to. It was always like the temptation. I'm like, God, dude, I just want to hop over. I want to do it. And for me, it was like once I started kind of like building my business more, and just like entrepreneurship got more like demanding, I guess you could say. And I just wanted to like keep getting strong in powerlifting and push it. I was like, you know what? I've been doing this naturally for like 10 plus years. I've been lifting naturally for 12 plus years. So I was like, you know what? I think it's time. I can do it. So finally hopped over, and I'm not condoning this or an advocate for it, but it's been great. Not telling everyone go hop on gear, but it's been enjoyable for me. So
For sure. Do as I say, not as I do, type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't full port the open while I full port the open. Okay. But exactly. God, this YM RTY big old fat rejection of VWAP.
Yeah.
Use VWAP a lot or ever?
No.
Okay.
I don't use anything.
Yeah, I know. You're just naked charts. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, open and print, pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of like this little shimmy that the Russell just had.
Yeah. See, so this is VWAP on my screen here. Like I'm big on just kind of staying with VWAP alignment, at least for the most. Like not always, but it's being above or below it usually can indicate a continuation of the trend. It's a little bit trickier here at the open. Actually, what I did is I back tested this. I guess forward tested the strategy for like a whole year, where I would play like pullback to VWAPs, calling it like the retracement here. Like this is a good example. Bounces here, rejects. I would take the reject, just back down into the lows. I documented that play and set up every day for like a whole year straight. And I just saw, for me, I was like, this is great. Like this works. Like I just need to stick with this and use it. And so that's pretty much something that's been good. I love this little reclaim here. Actually, this looks, dude, I want to take this now. I'm going to get long the Russell.
Order filled.
I'm going to put my stop right here at this low, 270. I just love the reclaim of this 5 minute here. See if we can get going on it.
I like it. Looks good. The one thing I'm watching here is, and I think it might set up, is we might see a new low in the Dow.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, we could set the divergence, obviously, and then look to make the move. So, kind of waiting for that.
Okay.
And I still don't trust NASDAQ.
Yeah, I don't either. Look at this 4-hour bar on RTY. If this can shape up.
Yeah, I like the Russell.
Me. Yeah. Or it bamboozles me and I'm just fucking toasted. We'll see.
I like the target area on this too. I think we've got room to
ideally
2435s to 2450s.
Yeah, literally. And that's like what I'm looking at somewhere around here. The snow is not looking good now. Damn, we had such a nice follow through initially and it's pulling back to 240. See how it holds 240. But I'm about to get stopped. Wow, what a reversal. Look at this reversal bar so far. Treacherous.
There's that Dow new low.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Okay. So one thing about me is I have a lower hit rate. My win rate's only about like 45%, but my R multiple is 3-1. So I'll take attempts like this, sometimes too early, take a loss at 270, but then like maybe get back involved and try again. You know, I just might be early on it. And like that's something that for me is like it's whatever. I can take like the little hits to the chin and be like, okay, I lost 270, whatever. And just try again. Honestly, that's usually how I go for it. Because when you have a system overall, it's like as long as you have either a high hit rate, where you're making 1-1, or you have a high R multiple that makes up for the lower hit rate, it works out either way. So,
yeah, you gotta have one or the other, though.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. You're right, definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at the end of the day, win rate doesn't matter. Your win rate could be 25%. But if you're making 8 Rs on the ones that you do win, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. I agree with that.
NASDAQ's holding lows so far. Dow is the only one to make new lows. We don't have a signal or anything here just yet, so I'm not like in love with it yet. I do like the Russell a little bit better now.
Yeah, see, it's
2-minute retest.
So 2-minute here. Yeah, I like this little tail here. I like this. Let's see if it can hold. See if she can hold.
I'm gonna let the Dow get back over this opening print here, which is 979s, and then from there look to see if we can't get a entry for longs. There's still room to 48,224, so there's about 240 points, give or take, worth of room. I just want to see it take that back because I still don't know if S&Ps want new lows. They're close.
Yeah, this is tricky. Might be a slow one here. How's the 15 look? This 15 ain't bad. I almost want to move my stop though to like here on the 15. Something like that looks a little bit cleaner. But I'm just afraid we pin down here. Yeah, I kind of like that more. I just like this 15-minute structure, 15-minute bar. Wick fill this. Take all this out. Not terrible. Well, snow just made a new low, but I have those levels right below it, so I'm going to see how we kind of react down there. See if it's going to stop me out or not.
I know it's not what you want to hear, but I think it goes to 231.77.
I know it's not. It's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. If we lose 235, I'm out. I'm just going to take the stop on it. But yeah, after that little fake out move there, that looks pretty not good for me, honestly. Really doesn't look that good.
Dow new lows. S&P's about to do it. Just did it.
Yeah, everything's getting pretty weak here. I'm gonna get stopped out probably on this. We'll see.
The Meta news, whatever that was pre-market that did whatever it did to NASDAQ there, that kind of screwed up the charts just a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see if this 15-minute bar holds.
I do like where Dow is at the moment, though.
Yeah, this is gonna smoke me. All this is weak, dude. Everything's weak. Everything's really weak. $650. Yep, I'm gonna get smoked right here. Dude, this action the past week has been so tough.
It has.
It's just really been tricky, bro.
It has. I'm going to look to do a small bit of Dow to the long side.
Okay.
It's better with entries up over like 770s or wait for over opening print.
Okay.
I'm just going to be a little bit early here and assume that this turns into low a day.
Okay.
Stops right now are kind of down under 10s. So it's about 30, 40 points.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing crazy.
Okay. Under 10s.
And it's either going to be real quick.
Yeah,
you're stop out
really
or
mm-hmm.
or we can start the pop back up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped right here on RTY. It looks like, ooh, an edge. You gonna edge me? I'm gonna get edged right here, just real close. Look at this, real close, bro, real close. Snow's getting a decent little reaction here in that 238, the original zone that I wanted. Nice big 2-minute bullish engulfing bar here. 5-minute hammer starting to shape up. This could be what I wanted to see. I was just too early, but we'll have to see. Let's see here. Looks like your YM is getting pretty close to. Yeah.
Traded 911s.
Didn't stop you. You're at 910s.
Yeah.
The edge.
Let's see if it works. I like it better up over opening print.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're from a sizing perspective, we're at about like 15% of a normal size if we take this stop.
Mm-hmm. No, there's your stop. And I'm about to get stopped too, for sure. There's no way this holds.
Order filled.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
NASDAQ's holding though.
NASDAQ's holding now though, yeah. It's trying to hold. Check out the YM. I'm gonna wait a second here. I don't like this 15-minute bar. That's pretty ugly. For the longs.
Russell new lows.
Mm-hmm. Russell still ain't bad. It's trying here. Just this area. This whole area. Yeah, NQ looks decent. It's trying to hold here. I just think I probably need to wait till after 10 a.m. now for anything.
Yeah, we don't have a technical trigger. Obviously, we're buying a downtrend in anticipation, but
yeah,
I mean, we sized it accordingly, right?
mm-hmm.
Let's not go crazy with it.
Yeah. Nothing I can do now, but just kind of wait. Weakness for sure, though. Let's see. Wow, it's an ugly hourly bar. Very, very ugly.
If we reverse the entire move from yesterday and go back into the range,
I'm gonna be so annoyed, bro. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was trying that short all day yesterday, man. That's what got me so heated. Literally, like all day yesterday, I kept trying that short, and it just like wouldn't go. I'm like, dude, come on, man. There's the dump Foley for RTY all the way through in the 5 minute here. Yeah, this just feels like a 10 a.m.er. Gotta wait.
so much room for NASDAQ.
I know. That's definitely the problem.
There's like 300 points now to the upside.
Mm-hmm.
There's also 191s below if we were to fail, which I don't necessarily think we do.
Yeah, I don't really have any levels here in the zone. Like my next level is 515 on NQ. I have 515 or I have 650s. That's it. 650 would be nice for the long, like a reclaim of this bar.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of get back up over this like little slop and chop we got going.
Yeah, exactly. Slop and chop. That's exactly. Just chilling for now. Waiting.
If you had balls and wanted to be aggressive, I mean, you could look for over like 605s for NASDAQ. Just assuming that we don't go through the lows here and we kind of hold this like 560 at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 40-point stop, and you'd be looking for like 260 points, 270 points on target.
Yeah.
I just don't love that unless we get the reversal out of the other indices at the moment, which doesn't look to be the case.
Yeah. Okay, Snow's looking a lot better now. It's trying.
NASDAQ getting a little bit of rally would help that out for you.
For sure. I'm going to add a little bit here and see if I can catch this follow through. See what we can get. If it can, is the question.
If we can see Russell get back through opening print, I think that'd be a good first sign.
Mm-hmm.
Dow trying to break through prior bars high here, which is also a good sign.
Yeah. Ooh, I like this Dow now. This looks a lot better. This 5 minute. Look at this hammer.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah. This is kind of your initial idea. Ooh, the RTY too. Back through my level here of 2507s that I have. I kind of want to try this one more time. I think I'm going to try this one more time. Put my stop just here at the low. It just looks more appealing. I'm gonna wait a second. This is also my problem. I'm like, I like this here. I'm gonna give it a second. I like this here. I'm gonna give it a second.
No, I feel that for sure. I'm waiting for Dow to get up over opening print. We'll see if we can't at least in the trend on a smaller time frame here.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, I mean, kind of similar to like yesterday's situation, right? Where if you're continuing to try and like sell into the uptrend, like I don't want to continue to buy into a downtrend today if that's going to be.
Yeah. That's like my biggest kryptonite, because I look for like these low risk, high reward plays. Again, that's why my hit rate's lower. Like I'll take fucking multiple paper cuts trying it. And just trying to long it all day is when I get screwed. I'm just like keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. And I'm like, dude, okay, like too many attempts, way too many attempts. So
yeah, no, we've all been there.
mm-hmm.
That's one of the things. That's one of the things I say is like everybody's really good at doing one thing bad.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
You have this one thing that you're just amazing at, but it's a bad thing to be amazing at.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
There's the people that average in, like they double down on their positions, like that's a consistent thing in which they do. You've got the people that always take profits a little bit too early. They don't allow their positions to move.
Yeah,
the bad habits that we have, everybody's good at one of them.
Yep.
Some people are good at more, and then you're just a overachiever. But
I know, bro. It's like, yeah, that's like literally when we're just ripping up all day. Sometimes it's so hard when we have somebody we have like a big breaker, like a runaway. So I'm like, oh, I can't get long because structurally speaking, my stop has to be like, way down here or something like that. So I'll just look to short it. And even this, see, I would have been pissed if I gotten long here because I didn't wait for this bar. So I'm glad I was a little patient. Again, it just feels like a post 10 a.m. day. I'm glad I'm listening to my gut on this.
We got weakness in a lot of names, though.
Yeah, overall.
I mean, Apple, Amazon, Google. The only two things I see that are necessarily green would be Meta and Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting a little divergence here, though. S&P's NASDAQ made new lows. Nothing else did.
Yeah. So RTY is trying to reclaim here. It's trying. It's just not the best. I want to see us close back above these 07s on the 5 minute. Tricky action.
That's been the name of the game this week, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I just want a straight up day or a straight down day. God, man, all this week, just like late weakness in the candles. But 30 seconds left till 10 a.m.
Ticks aren't necessarily confirming this move at the moment. Almost only minus 240s.
Yeah, VIX is up less than 1%. Nothing to write home about. We have news?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Dow's trying to hold a little bit better.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. This 5 minute here.
I'm going to do the same thing again here in NASDAQ.
I like this in NASDAQ. I see that. It's not bad.
Entries here around 570, stops under 540s. It's about 30 points for a 300-point move.
Yeah. Not bad. I just hate all these little these like wicks on the 5 minute. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Like whenever there's a lot of fighting like this, I just feel like this is like the classic run over scenario where I'm like, oh, this looks like the one it could reverse. I just don't really have a level here. It's like I can't take this personally.
No, I agree. I don't have a level here either. There's legitimately nothing here.
Mm,
The small divergence is the only thing in which I'm working with.
yeah.
If it does fail, I'll be down about a half hour on the day, and I'm 100% okay with that being the case.
Yeah, that's fine. Use a max daily loss.
Yeah, I have a, depending on the account.
Yeah. Are you trading the top one account right now?
Yeah, that's the one I'm trading.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I have my other accounts and stuff on the side as well, but the one in which I talk about from like a sizing perspective and like a dollar amount is that one.
That's cool.
Just from like I just don't think it makes sense. Like, I did the whole like sharing big P&Ls and stuff for a number of years.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying. Like the comments, the messages, the DMs, like all that stuff.
Yeah. It goes both ways with it. I totally understand. It's like, for me, it's about the setup. That's why I like talking about R multiples a lot, I guess, for sure. And especially now, and I like, dude, with the props and shit, it's like when people share like, oh my, like when people copy trade 20 accounts like with Apex, and they're like, dude, it was insane. I had a $10,000 day. I'm like, no, you didn't. Like, like, no, you didn't. Until the money's in your bank account, like, you didn't have a $10,000 day, bro. Like, you literally made, like, no, like, it's not. That's not. You made $500 on one account times 20. like, and if you can pull that out eventually, like, congratulations. But until you can do that, it literally doesn't mean really.
Yeah, you can't go lose $400 tomorrow and then make $500 again and say you made another 10 grand.
Exactly. I'm like, dude, it just like it doesn't work like that.
I'm about to do the same thing though, because I got shut off from Apex initially like last year, because like I was kind of milking the system. I had one account, very first prop account with them, ran it up, got my payout, blew it, got two, ran those up, got payouts. So I think I gave them like, I don't know, 1,000 and some change, and I pulled out like 11, 12 grand on them. And then I did it again with 5 accounts and got up to like 20 some thousand in payouts. And then they cut me off from any more new accounts.
Oh damn.
And then now I've got them back, and I'm slowly inching into getting 20 accounts again and just going to do it all at one time.
Okay. Yeah.
And then,
dude, I mean, those are the big, those are the big payouts, bro. It's like I had one of my best mentorship success stories is this guy named Beer. He copy traded 20 150Ks and he made it to the 6th payout, and he ended up taking the $2.4 million payout. I was like, holy shit, dude. Okay.
That's pretty solid.
So, like, it's epic, you know. It's possible. It's just hard. It just requires a lot of discipline. It's so funny too how many people are like, oh my god, what was his special thing that he did? I'm like, he literally traded opening range breaks and just like had discipline of just not being a dumbass on the days that, you know, they weren't working. That's it. It's not rocket science.
One of the Apex's first $1 million payouts is this dude Vince, and he was an MLT. This was like maybe 2-3 years ago, and he copy traded 20. I think there was a 250K accounts they had. So I think he had like $5 million, quote unquote, of
Order filled.
buying power.
I'll try this one more time. This RTY. Let's see if this reclaims those 7s here.
I heard that order fill over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, it's a cheat code, though.
For sure. Absolutely. 100%. It's like, if you know what you're doing, and I mean, dude, base hit wise, it's like you can milk the prop system, bro. Like, honestly, it's like you totally can. And like, there's definitely a difference between sim farming and trading a real account. That's for sure. So it's you know, that's why, like, when I blow a prop account or something, I'm just so not emotionally invested in it. I'm just like, whatever, dude. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, it's kind of just like money in, money out in that sense. But like, obviously, if you make them last and stuff, it does show a true like testament. Like with top one, I got my first 3 accounts, which I eventually got to live with. Not my first ones. Let me asterisk that. I probably blew like 10 trying to do this, but my like first set of accounts that lasted a long time with top one. God, I made those last for I think like 100 trading days or something like that. And then I made it to live, and I took like 30,000 in payouts, and I was like, cool. Like this is exactly like what I'm trying to do. So and that was just base hitting. I was literally just going for like $1,000 days, like if that. Like sometimes it was 500, sometimes it was 600. But I had a max loss. For me personally, like I can just as long as I respect the max loss in the day, I'll be fine. Like I know I am. Like I can paper cut my way to lose $1,000 on the day, but the odds of me doing that like multiple days in a row are very low. But like I just know myself. So I'm like, all right, well, I can try this opportunity here, but as long as that max loss stays intact and I don't hit it, I'm chilling. So I like to lock out the risk settings too. Like for today, like if I go to settings right here, risk settings, they're already locked out. I can't lose more than 1,000, no matter how like degenerate I am in the moment. Going like, okay, well, I can change this or do this. What about this? It's like
one more trade.
Yeah, one more. Just one more. No, it's not it. It's not happening.
No, I like that. I think the platforms have come a long way too in
for sure.
From the benefit of a trader standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to see Trade-Evade get like a lockout feature that actually works. I think that they have it on a live account. I'm pretty sure. I remember like when I had a Trade-Evade live account, like with their broker, they had it and it worked. But they don't use it in props. I don't know why. Probably because the props don't want them to use it, so you blow more accounts.
Yeah, that could be.
Reason.
I don't use when I use so Top One was the only one I've used Project X with. Everyone else, Tradeify, Apex, all that.
You never did Top Step? You never done Top Step?
I have a bad.
Here we go.
I got a bad relationship with Top Step. They basically, so Top Step has been around since like 2013, 22. They've been around forever.
Yeah.
And essentially what they did is they used all of the affiliates to grow their business.
Yeah.
And then they cut everybody off.
Dude, they're really good at doing that shit. With everything, bro. The same way they did all the Project X fucking, like they're doing right now to all the firms of Project X. It's the same shit.
Yep. Which they have to have the data on the back end of who the user is. Like there's just no way they don't.
Yeah.
So I just don't agree with that business model. Like morality standpoint is just kind of like
it's fair.
Take care of the people that helped you get where you are.
Yeah.
And I don't have the kindness of relationship for them.
I feel.
Are they one of the biggest? Yes. Yeah. Can you still use them and follow the rules and game the system and get payouts? Yes. Am I going to trade with them? No.
Fair enough. Totally.
But there's nothing I can do about it either way. So
yeah.
But yeah, I just use Ninja.
Okay, that works.
I love Ninja's platform, and I've had a Ninja account since like legitimately 2012, 2013. There's some like old videos on my YouTube channel you can see from way back in the day. There was some crazy volatility that hit in like 2013, 2014. And I mean, as you know, from like using Toss and stuff like that, the platform can lag. And Ninja, knock on wood, has never once lagged out on me.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So, and the fact that they own Trade-Evade at this point, it's like, it's kind of a no-brainer from that standpoint.
Yeah.
It's a good move for them.
Yep. Absolutely.
I'm liking this Dow a little bit more here. I just don't like the S&P's NASDAQ kind of coming back down now.
I like this RTY. I like how it's really trying to fight here and reclaim these wicks.
It's trying to hold that open at the moment.
It's trying. Damn, the snow is just not cooperating with me. It's not terrible. It's retesting my level here. But, wow. Some big buyer there. Stepped in.
Got some good viewers, 59 people watching.
Not bad, yeah. 131 total. We got 72 on Twitter.
Oh, you're on Twitter too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Both linked up. RTY is looking a little bit better here. Trying to reclaim this top of this bar. I'm gonna get through all this junk, dude. Let's get through high day. Let's get through all this shit. Let's get through all of this. Feels like it's supposed to be a pause day, though. That's what I'm worried about. I don't know if we're gonna get too much follow through.
Yeah,
Dude, is yesterday gonna be dog shit buying and then today's dog shit selling? Just like slow grind lower now. That would be so annoying.
I think we might see one more divergence. I'm watching the Dow to see if that's going to be the case.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to make new lows in something, and then if we can get a good reaction from there, I think lows will be set.
Yeah. I like this RTY, like this low down here, like my stop away down here. I do like this for how it's starting to act. So it's like I feel like if the low is already set for RTY, this is going to be it way down here. But God, they're just not making this easy. It's just an ugly action.
It wouldn't be any fun if it was easy.
Yeah, right. Not bad.
Silver's kind of giving it up though.
Silver. You know, I had a mentor, God, years ago. And I remember I was like just getting into like investing at the time a little bit. And I was like, what do you think I should invest in? And he's like, you should just go to Costco and buy silver bricks and just put them in the safe. He's like, silver's going to go up in value. And I was like, nah, it's not. No, it's not. And then it took, 10 years, 15 years, but he was right. He was correct. All right, here's a new low on S&Ps. Here's your little divergence low you want. Let's see if this holds 68.50s. Well, RTY just fights for its life. Are you still long Qs?
Yeah.
Stop what at the lows? 40s?
Stopped right under those lows. Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. Nice little retest here for you.
I like your Russell now.
Yeah, Russell's looking a lot better now. A lot better. I really like this little pin down here. It ended up forming. And this 2507 was the level that I had marked. So, and yeah, if this hourly bar can reclaim, this would be fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I agree. I like it. I think we just got that new low out of S&Ps. This is the thing we want to see, though, is we want to immediately get back up through like 6860s in there, 25-600s in NASDAQ.
Yeah. Nice push here. Back through VWAP. I love this. Looking better. Okay. A lot better. And you got your new low that you wanted on ES. See if you get follow through on NQ for you.
If that happens, then I think lows are in for the day.
Yeah. Oh man. Snow just is about to put in the ugliest 15-minute bar.
I'm going to add a small piece of Dow here. It's better up over like 915s. But again, I'm going to assume that S&P new low is going to be it for us.
Mm-hmm. Dude, this RTY looks great now. It's fucking going.
I like it.
Fucking going. The question is, where's my target? I don't really have a clear target for this today.
25-35s.
35. Oh, yeah, we kind of talked about that. Yeah.
Unless we make new highs, that's going to be the problem. Is if Russell rallies up, makes new highs, and like everything else is still sitting right here.
Yeah.
Then it's like, all right, we've got a problem.
I do like that though. 35s. Like maybe like right below it, shy of it. 32s, something around there. Or Love this engulfing though. Really do.
Yeah, same. I want to see the Dow do it now.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dow looks like it could be primed for it. Dude, look at this fucking thing go, bro. Beautiful, gorgeous. Look at this. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now, if Snow can just cooperate, I'll be so happy. It's not looking that good, though. It's not looking hot.
Overnight highs at 25.18s for Russell there. I like it. If we can continue to push through that.
Yep. Wish I could add on this fucking account. I can't add more than one contract on the pre-live account, unfortunately.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Is that their rule or your rule?
It's their rule. Like literally with the pre-live, you only get access to one mini.
Oh,
then they move you to full live and just regular margin and just whatever the margin's available depending on your account size. So
how long you got to be in pre-live?
It's I think it's until you make 10K in pre-live or pull out 10K in profits. I've only pulled out I think 1,500 so far on this account. So I have access to daily payouts, which is cool. So anything above my original buffer of 10K. I got smoked yesterday. I lost $2,000 on this account. So we're getting there slowly but surely. I'm just really like doing my best not to trade like a degen on this account. Just be like super strict, not aggressive. You know, it's like really that's the only solution for me.
I feel like I don't love the name pre-live.
Yeah, I mean it just protects their downs because dude, what was happening is like this happens in a lot of firms to a lot of people. It's like they go live and they don't give a fuck about it, and then they just like burn the firm's money. And so the firm is like, okay, like you know, because they call you up to pre-live after 3 consecutive payouts in one account, and like that's a good feat, but I don't think it's like that amazing versus other firms like Lucid, for example. You have to have six payouts on one account to go live. Yeah, which like, I'd say that's more of like okay, like that's something that's more like okay, like that's tough. 6 payouts on one account, like that's for sure. Like okay. So 3 payouts, it's one of those things where like, you know, it's they put you in pre-live and like, okay, we'll prove it now in pre-live. You can take your daily payouts though. And for me, like I don't really care. I'd say the only thing that bugs me is the sizing thing. Like on stuff like this, like I'm like, I want to add size, but I can't. So that's the only drawback on this. But other than that, like I can take daily payouts. That's all I really care about. Like let's, you know, it doesn't really I don't really care. So I'm like, as long as I want to take the daily payouts, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing is just moon shooting right now. Holy shit. What a fucking entry.
That's a nice move.
It's fucking fantastic, bro. I love this. Oh my gosh. I'm in the driver's seat on this one, boys. I'm in the driver's seat.
For some reason, Dow is not moving.
Dow's trying now.
It's trying, but not the same.
Yeah.
Definitely not the same.
It's trying. I just got a fucking gorgeous 5-minute bar on Snow. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. This thing is ripping. Oh my goodness. Just momentum, dude. Holy ripstick.
It's a nice move.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I gotta hold this all the way, bro.
You don't have a
35s? Fuck.
I mean, at the rate it's moving, it'll be there in like 6 minutes. So
literally, I have a level right here at 2520s we're coming into. Let's see.
The one thing that I still want to see here is at the moment, Russell's the only one making new highs, and that always makes me a little bit leery here.
Okay.
So
I feel like Russell's really like kind of had its own like I kept saying small cap summer because I really feel like Russell finally like
it did
put its shoes on and it's like, all right, here we go. We're gonna run and like make a name for ourselves. And I really feel like it's starting to like have its own relative strength versus before, just like, dude, any weakness in NQ, fucking the Russell would just die I really feel like money has started to rotate into it a lot more individually, which has been cool.
I mean, it's essentially been sideways since 2021.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Like-
just been due for it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I put a healthy position on in Russell from a long-term core perspective in October of 23, when we got that new low down there.
Yeah.
If you look at a weekly chart on it, you can see. And I was just like, I remember talking about it in a mentorship, and I was like, hey, I think this is a generational bottom.
Down here, October here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. You got a retest and a sweep of it though here. This is crazy.
Yeah. So I bought a bunch of RYLD.
RYLD. I've never heard of that.
It's a dividend paying. So it pays like
Oh,
15,
wow.
16 cents a quarter, a month
Mhm.
on. So it's not a quarterly dividend, it's a monthly dividend, and it just rolls.
Mhm.
I just got it
Oh,
set on a
shit.
drip.
Okay.
So every time I get a dividend, there's RYLD and QYLD.
Interesting. I'd never heard of that.
Yeah. That's one
Dude,
of the
holy
auto
shit.
buys I've got too.
Yeah. Sorry, this is like what dreams are made of, dude. This is so like euphorically going up. I love it. I wish I had more size in it.
It's wet dreams.
Yep, exactly. Dude, this is waking up in the middle of the night going, oh shit.
Green boner candles.
Yeah,
Straight
green
up.
boner candles, dude, just ripping.
Meanwhile, NASDAQ can't figure out what it wants to do.
I know, literally find out it's starting to finally get the
It's
push
getting
higher.
there.
Yeah.
The Dow position is looking nice. We're up about 80 couple points on that at the moment.
That looks solid for you. Absolutely.
It's lagging a little bit compared to the Russell, just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, if this snow could just cooperate, dude, I'm just getting fucking cooked on it. It's just going sideways. But I mean, it is holding the support area, which is like kind of what I want to see, but it's just not. It's just too weak overall. It's really hard.
Yeah, that theta is going to be rough.
It is. Sorry, I'm down 40% on it. Not stoked. Not stoked on that. But I mean, we're just holding support, and all they can really do, we kind of just let it kind of play. I mean, that's the thing with a move like this. It's like we come into support, but enough buyers fight and hold it, and then eventually we kind of grind out of it, and then we're just clearly like the trend is just back higher. Like that's what I need to see. But we need to get through VWAP, dude. We can't even get through VWAP right now. Eric, did you see DG? Someone said in the chat, Dollar General. I used to trade that back in the day, dude.
Dollar General?
Yeah. And then what was the other one? What's the other one? The other dollar store? There's Dollar General and
It was DLTR. I don't know if that still exists anymore.
oh yeah, Dollar Tree. Yeah, that's right. Oh
that's
yeah,
excellent.
post earnings on. The problem is, dude, like the spreads on some of these names are so shitty. They're so hard to like deal with.
Yeah, that's a nice gap though.
Yeah.
It's tough though. I mean, it rallies 115 to 122s back to 115s,
Mm-hmm.
and now working its way back up. That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm. God, dude, look at them just fucking. The NASDAQ just can't get any love, bro. Unlimited pins. Crazy diversions here too. I gotta go to break even on this, by the way. There's no way I can let this go red. I'm holding it though. I'm trying to hold it. It'd be crazy if this pulls back and takes me out. All of this. That'd be nuts.
NASDAQ just made new lows.
Yeah. It's not impossible. Could happen. I could just go from high euphoria to fucking real quick.
I'm flat there on NASDAQ.
Yeah.
Or flat there. Yeah, the micro NASDAQ I had and the Dow.
Yeah. It's too weak, dude. It's a grindy weak day on those names. There's the retest of the high of the structure here. 215s. Hopefully this holds for me. That's what we need.
Little diversions there now, still. Yeah.
I know. I'm like, is this gonna end up just fucking puking because everything else is so weak?
I mean, again, that was the problem with Russell being the only one to get new highs.
Yeah. But really, it got some really good momentum. Like I would just be kind of shocked if it fully puked this. Nothing's impossible though, so I would just be annoyed. I'd just be like, wow, fuck that. Okay. Like, you know. You know how it is. The deeper you get in the game, like when stuff happens like that, you're like, wow, that sucks, but there's nothing I have control over. It's just like unfortunate.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know.
I feel like NASDAQ just swept me out for no reason.
I know, literally. Well, it just came down to my level, like the 515s, right, just shy of it, 520s.
At the moment, just for sizing and transparency, I'm down $125 on the top one account trading micros.
Oh yeah, that's
so it's not like
listen.
It's not crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be such a dirty sweep right here, dude. If that took you out, wow. Wow.
So to put that in perspective, like this would be my second biggest losing day in this account, which so far only has 2 losing days. One day was $29, one day was $269, which is kind of like the max loss area, right around 200.
Is it a 50? Is it a 50K?
No, it's a 150.
Oh, dude, you're being so conservative with that shit.
Oh, yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit, dude. I would be full porting all of it.
Well, so I did. I when I traded it, because November was the first month I traded it. I just did typically like 2 to 3 micro contracts was like my peak.
Yeah.
And pulled out like 4,500, or not pulled out, but up $4,500 in that account.
Okay.
Just trading micro. So average day is like 3. I think my top day is like $591 or something like that.
Got it.
So the goal is to essentially just try and show you don't need to be stupid aggressive with it.
Yeah.
And get it up to 9K,
Yep.
which we're currently sitting at 4,300, 4,400. So this week is essentially flat to small red.
Yep.
And NASDAQ is a bitch.
Dude, RTY is crazy, bro. Holy shit.
That's a back-to-back divergence. We go from lows to highs.
Look at
to
this.
New lows and then back up. That is super unfortunate for me.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Are you still in the Dow?
No, I trailed the Dow as well when the NASDAQ stopped.
That's dirty.
It is.
Would you get back involved or no?
Yeah, we just need to break the trend at this point.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, my initial plan for the Dow was that we get back up through opening print here, which is at 979s. So the early entry down there from like 910s, I wanted to be able to scale and add into. And essentially, once we get up through this, then I'm permitted to be able to add back into it. But I wasn't going to let it take a full, which it wasn't full size, but I wasn't going to take the full risk size on that.
Yeah.
On a stop.
Yeah.
In hindsight, that obviously would have been the better move, but it was up, 80, 90 points.
Yeah. See, I'm pretty big on like kind of leaving it at structure and just like I'm either all in or all out, dude, most of the time. Like I don't really move. In this case, obviously I moved my stop from way down here because I'm like, yeah, I'm up like, nearly 20 points or something like that, 15 points on RTY. It's like that would be stupid to let this go red at all.
Yeah.
But so that's the only time I really move it to break even. Other than that, I don't even trail. Like it's just like I just go for the higher R multiple and kind of let it do its thing and try to get as close to target as I can. Sometimes I'll cut it like a little shy of target, depending on like how high we get and how far we get. But other than that, I pretty much just always I just don't really move my stops, which is kind of how I trade personally.
It works really, really well in trending environments, which is probably where you thrive. But on days like Monday, where we go highs to lows,
Yeah, well, so it really depends on like what I'm targeting overall. Like that's the thing is like especially if I'm trading with more size, like dude, like most of the time, because I'm only trading one contract, I'm trying to hold it a little bit longer, obviously.
Yeah.
But like when I'm long down here, I probably would have taken this at highs right here at 18s. I would have already been done, like out of this thing. But because I'm only trading one contract, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to hold it for a little bit longer and like let it do its thing, especially because it got so much momentum. This was such a nice like engulfing bar. But I just honestly I don't really target like overnight highs or lows. I don't actually get too aggressive with targets and like runaways for the most part. But something like this, where it just like clearly keeps proving to me that it's like this is strong. You know, I don't know if I'll get all the way up here to 32s. I'll try to hold it best I can, but if we kind of stall out, you know, maybe around 30s or something, I might end up cutting it up here. But so far, it's pretty damn strong. So we'll see.
Yeah, being limited to one contract is kind of rough, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of, especially for RTY and stuff. It's like with NQ, it's fine. You can make a bag with one mini.
Oh
but
yeah,
RTY, like it's like at least 2 RTYs for one NQ equivalents, in my opinion.
oh if not more.
If not more. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes 3.
Yeah,
Same
I mean,
thing with
total-
YM. Like I'm like I'll trade 1 to 2, like probably like 2 YM minis at least. You know, pretty used to that. So
Yeah, I mean, total range right now for Nasdaq is like 200 points, which is $4,000 per contract.
yeah,
Russell's got like 25 points worth of range, 22 points worth of range at the moment.
dude. A few weeks ago when we were, or it was like last month when like we had all that volatility around Trump just like saying shit. There was one night where I shorted. I had like a fresh Top Step account. And I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna send this overnight. Like I like the volatility, and I targeted like a 300 point move lower on NQ, and I went with 3 minis on it, and I fucking hit it overnight. And I was like, oh shit. And I woke up and I made 20 grand. I was like, oh fuck. Like,
That's
all right.
solid.
So that was one of those where I was like, wow, okay. Let's go.
Consistency rule got fucked though.
No, there's no consistencies on Top Step.
Oh, there is no consistency.
No, on Top Step there isn't. So
Oh,
I just slow rolled the like the $200 days and just fucking took $5,000, $5,000 until I fucking just got the
I
account
got
down to
you.
basically nothing. And then just full ported the last like $500 or something like that. And then but
That's crazy.
yeah, that's why there's crazy opportunity in the prop space, dude. It's like you can be so much more aggressive with it, and like it's just I don't know. It's like it's definitely a different game. Like it's such a different game. Like it's just like I understand that versus like obviously trading like real money. You know,
Yeah, it's different than trading your own cash for sure.
for sure. Very, very different.
But I think
Yeah.
they're good. I think they're good for the space.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're trying to learn how to trade, I think it's actually a really good opportunity. What I've noticed though is like the sad part is like so many people just want to blow money on accounts and not actually learn anything. It's like a common thing in the space that I've seen where like people are like, oh, I don't want to like, you know, they've never paid for a mentorship or like with anyone, like regardless me or you or any, you know, like whatever. They've never literally done any type of education. And all of a sudden, like, but like they're blowing money on accounts every day, just trying to go for it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, you're gonna hit it once, congratulations, but that's not what you're like. You're not gonna be consistently profitable. You're not.
No.
You don't know your edges. You don't know what makes sense. You don't know how to manage risk. Like you're fucked. Like you literally have no like. It's just it takes years of learning that type of shit.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to take a cycle, but I think coming up into 2027, we'll see a massive move into trading education from those people.
Yeah,
Like-
probably because they finally all realize like, oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah. And we'll
Yeah.
we'll see a different type of market, I think, in 2027 than what we've seen obviously over the last like 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, then people are going to be like, this thing I thought I knew is not working anymore.
Yep. Correct.
And we'll see that transition.
Yep. Correct. God, dude, this thing is still pretty good.
It's a beautiful position.
It's doing its thing, bro. It really is. The problem with RTY though is once it starts to slow down, it just fucking dies.
It can get some pretty sharp pullbacks.
You know, and it just like it either continues really good momentum really fast, or then it just chops and kind of does nothing for like X amount of time. So I'm not gonna like. Part of me is debating like just getting out of it here, but I'm like, so far, it's been decent.
It hasn't done anything wrong.
Yeah, exactly. There's no reason to exit besides it's like it just feels kind of extended, right? That's not really a reason.
Again, the only thing I can say if you were looking for a reason is it's the only market getting new highs. But at the same time, it's like we also did just come off a massive little shimmy divergence down there for NASDAQ.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
I'm kind of itching to take another Dow position here.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to reclaim VWAP here. It's definitely, you just have to put your stop probably down below what, the 882s. Be a 100-point stop. It's kind of big, but you probably could run up into 160s at least.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it quite that far. I think we can keep a piece of it kind of like right under 960s there. And then I think we can have another little piece down here kind of under 940s as well. I added back a little bit on that for Dow.
Okay.
It's kind of playing the laggard on the day, which I don't love that for me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also can't buy Russell up here. So
yeah, for sure. It's Russell's like getting involved up here is there's no fucking way. It's funny because I think that same way all the time too. Like I just look for the laggard and I'm like, all right, well, risk reward wise, like, yeah, I couldn't buy the Russell here. You know, it's NQ, not terrible, but again, I trade based on structure-based stops. So for me, it's like it has to be the invalidation point for me to get stopped out. So on NQ, based on where we are exactly right now, my stop would have to be a low a day. It's just like that's how I trade. So it's like it's just structurally speaking, because this could pull back, do a bunch of bullshit, and then keep going. That's just how I like to trade personally. So it's like it's hard for me to get involved in something like this. Where YM, see, that's why I said here the 880s. It's like it'd probably have to be here for me. That's where my stop would have to be. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, the risk reward's still not bad here.
Mm-hmm.
We still got about 230 points to go to targets.
Yeah.
I'm using a 40 to 80 point stop. I'm going to take some off, obviously, but early at 40 points, some off at 80, give it a little bit of room. So a blended stop of about 60 points to make about 230 points here.
There you go. It's good risk reward.
So I'll take it.
Yeah.
NASDAQ is still a pain in my ass.
Yeah. Got through VWAP here, though. It's trying.
That was a dirty move.
Yeah, that was pretty. That's one of those, like, are you fucking kidding me moves? It's like, bro, are you serious? Like,
the crazy thing is, like, and this is like this is a beautiful display of just divergences on the day. Like, if you look at my screen right now, there's 2 green arrows. So, like, we legitimately, we took the long over here, right? Mm-hmm. And then we got stopped on this one, and there's just no way for me to, I can't take this with like a 100-point stop.
Yeah, it's really hard to get involved with that.
I mean, risk reward wise, it's like a 2 to 1. If we go to 864s up here, 2.5 to 1, it's like,
Yeah. It's not terrible, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, it's really hard to like stomach having a stop that big. You got to adjust size, obviously, or like, you know,
it just doesn't fit my risk.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
that's
on this,
all matters.
Like on this account, like I don't mind losing 100 points would be $2,000 on a full size contract. Like I don't mind losing $2,000, but on an account like this, it doesn't make sense for me to lose $200 on one trade.
Yeah.
So, because when I first started trading, which is makes me sound terribly old. There was no micro contracts. Like you had to only trade full size. Like that was your only
minis. When did they roll out micros? What year was that?
2016, 2018, somewhere around there, maybe.
Mm.
I don't know. Let me see. $2019
Wow.
for micro futures CME. Yeah.
2019. Holy shit! That's literally when I start. Like, that's like when I started trading. I quit my corporate job to trade full time in 2019. That's wild. I didn't even know what futures were. I only traded options back then.
So I don't remember when. Let me see when this came about. Just so I'm correct on this. When did? Yeah, so weekly options first started in 2005. But they really didn't start getting popular until like 2010, 2011.
Oh wow.
Which 2011 is when I went full time.
Okay.
So before that, we only really had, and it was a select few.
Yeah.
So there wasn't like, and then they did a which they don't have these anymore. Liberty, if he's mentioning, he might remember this, but they used to do micro option contracts.
Really?
So there was like Apple, Amazon, Google, and like maybe one or two others, and they were 1/10 of the size. And you would have both on the chain, and they would just be a 1 dash and a 10, like a decimal or like a fraction. And so you had to be careful which one you picked.
Oh, what? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Those didn't stick around all that long.
Micro options. Holy shit. I mean, I feel like options aren't that expensive to get involved with, dude. Especially weekly options, right? Like, and now they got zero DTE shit. Like, you can literally, that's why I got involved with options first and foremost in the game, is like, you didn't need the fucking amount of capital you do with equity, right? To make any meaningful amount of money.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's why that was my whole thing the whole time. I was just
the
like,
leverage is great.
Yeah. I'm like, if I can put up, if I could risk $200 on a play and I could make 200 potentially on like, the percentage, whatever it is, I'm like, dude, yeah, what the fuck? Why would I not do that?
They didn't have zero DTEs when I first started trading either, though. The only time you got zero DTE was on Fridays.
Yeah.
Obviously for expiration, like that was your zero DTE.
Yeah.
And then they added I think it was SPX. They started adding them first. They did a Monday and Wednesday expiration. So you didn't technically have like zero DTEs, but you did have a Monday and a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And then they rolled out certain individual names, the bigger ones, Apple, Amazon, Google, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Those started getting it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then they slowly, I think it wasn't until let's see what it says. It wasn't actually until after COVID, if I remember right. Yeah, 2022, the CBO expanded to offer weekly options with expirations on every trading day, zero DTEs on all individual names.
Damn.
So 2022.
Like zero DT just felt like a normal thing I was used to. I lost so much money trading zero DT in the beginning too. Like I wish they didn't exist when I first started trading, bro. The amount of like zero DTE, just like I was like, oh well, if this hits here, I'm gonna make 10 grand on the day. Like the amount of times I did that, and it never ever worked. Like it was just like
never worked.
Oh my god, never worked, bro. Like I swear, I don't think I've hit one like giant earnings play. And, obviously you see all the time, oh my god, I made 700% overnight. I don't think I've once like actually successfully done that. I was like, all right, well, it's just a sign to never gamble earnings. It's clearly not worth it.
Yeah, it's a whole different animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy the change that we've seen in the space.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just since COVID, even.
Yep.
COVID kind of changed the world, though, I feel like, in a way.
Yeah, for sure.
You were in Cali when that happened, right?
Yeah, I was. I literally went full-time trading, and then COVID happened, and I was working at so I worked a corporate job, quit my corporate job to trade full time, but I also went back to working at a restaurant at night, like bartending. So I was like, all right, well, at least I'll have some money coming in, and I could like, trade full time schedule while I learn and not be like, have nothing. And I'm so glad I did it like that, because it just gave me like the schedule to be able to do it. And then like, again, I at least had some cash coming in so I could like pay my bills. But it was right around COVID. And so I had to deal with all that shit happening and like changes within, I had like 2 jobs at the time. I was like working at a restaurant, like a pizza place, and then also a brewery. I was beer tending at a brewery. And so, God, just dealing with all the complications of COVID stuff, it was like so confusing and like frustrating and annoying. And like, I was like, dude, I hate this. This is the worst time ever to like quit my job. Like, what the fuck? I would have gotten let go anyways, though, for sure. My corporate company was a company that worked in the restaurant technology space. So I was like, dude, I was like low hanging fruit. They didn't give a fuck about me.
Restaurant technology,
Restaurant
like POS
technology.
systems and stuff. Or
Yeah,
what?
basically it was ERP SaaS. So like enterprise
Okay.
resource planning, software as a service. So all like the POS data and everything would actually feed into our system. And so, so I was just like, I was like working on the support team for the operations side of stuff. So I was helping people with like, their scheduling, like apps and stuff like that, the quantity of like, I don't know, little operational things. And it wasn't a terrible job, but like, I was making $70K a year and I was fucking 24 years old. So I was just like, I want to do my own thing. I want to be an entrepreneur. And so I tried a bunch of different shit, and trading is what I found.
That's not a bad salary at 24 though.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, honestly, like 70K. Like, I lived with a bunch of buddies at the time. I rented a room in a house for like $800. So it was cool. I was like able to actually save some cash. And it was perfect because I needed to lose all of that money that I saved up when I went trading full time. It's like that had to happen like that. So
It's funny how that works.
it's how it works, bro. It's exactly how it works.
I got trailed on that Dow there.
Yeah, that's a pretty big pullback. This snow is about to fucking smoke me, dude. This thing, I'm just getting fucked on it.
Yeah, that needed to move. Like
it can't even get through VWAP, dude. It's too weak. I gotta take my stop probably here really soon. Let's lose this low day. I'm out. It's fucking done.
I feel like I got tripped up on Dow as well though here, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, part of me just wants to cut this on RTY, dude, and just fucking move on with the day. To be honest, I'm kind of just over it. If we lose the bottom of this bar, maybe I'll trail it. Oh my God, snow just fucking wrecks me, dude.
This has been a very obnoxious week overall.
Dude, it's been the worst fucking week, bro. The worst fucking week. Awful action across the board.
I mean, I can't complain from a risk standpoint because I definitely did not get myself in trouble, which was the main objective.
Yeah, that's good. As long as you can get yourself in trouble, bro. Fuck. I commend you for that. I got myself in big trouble yesterday. Just being just too aggressive.
Russell's going to make it up for you, though.
No, it's not. It's not going to make it up for me. It's going to help pad it a little bit, but this loss I'm about to take on Snow is about to overweigh any win I have right now. Unfortunately, I went too heavy in it. Too heavy in it.
Here's the problem: is if we don't actually move today for NASDAQ back to the upside or S&Ps, we kind of open the door for a move lower tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna cut this, bro. I'm just fucking over this. Like, I really, okay, as I say that, it pops back up, but like, I just have like a feeling this is just gonna chop around here and take too long, and I don't like how everything else is right now. I'm cutting it. I'm done, bro.
Order filled.
I'll take the W. I don't give a fuck. That's it. I caught a good move of that.
It was a nice move.
is what it is. You know, I don't care if it goes an extra fucking 10 points and I missed out on like $400. It's not even a big deal to me. So rather take it. But
The mental capital here is probably worth it.
yeah, exactly. That was my whole thing. I'm like, you know what? Take the mental capital. I'm gonna lock it out even here. Boom. Love that lockout feature. That's it. No one can take my $500 from me. Locked in. W's. So
No more top one trades then today?
no more top one trades. That's it. I'm gonna see if this snow trade can hang on here for its dear life, but it's probably not going to, and I'm probably about to take the stop. And that's it. That'll be the day. Just shit week. So
Yeah, I feel that.
yeah, I'm cooked right here on the snow. Completely cooked.
Do you see Christian's question? Why not trade 10 micros as opposed to 1 mini?
I guess I could have. What, M2K?
Yeah,
I don't know. Just for me, like RTY and YM, I don't know what it is. I just don't trade micros on it. Like it just like I just really don't. I like trading full size contracts on it. Because I don't really trim too often. I do here and there. On MNQ I will. But MNQ is a little bit more wild, bro. Like it's like, you know, Nasdaq's like a bull on steroids. It just rips. So I don't know. It's my preference with it, I guess you could say. So but do you have anything else?
that's probably going to be it for me. Unless we
Yeah.
get back up through opening print in the Dow, which again would be trying to trade the laggard again on the day.
Mhm.
I mean, we're at the moment we're still kind of inside that first 5-minute range bar for Nasdaq. We've had a couple pokes beneath it, so it's like unless we were to make a move in there and really start to do anything, which again would require it to get back through opening print, which is 150 points away at this moment.
Yeah.
There's probably not much. I can't short this here.
Yeah. No.
So it's kind of unfortunate. It's not I wanted that flat opening, which we technically got in the Russell and the Dow.
Yeah, we did.
And we had the divergence, which we did trade. So like we followed the plan. That's the unfortunate part is like I just picked the Dow and the Nasdaq as opposed to the Russell.
Yeah, and sometimes it just be like that, bro. It's like that's the hard part, like with trading these different names and not being like glued to just one. Sometimes you pick the wrong one and you're like, fuck. Like honestly, I kind of just got lucky with the RTY one. Like it's like I don't think it was between YM and RTY just had a little bit more strength that I liked. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with this. And that's really the only reason. There wasn't anything special to it. So
yeah. And normally they move together. Like Russell Dow normally, like yesterday, they moved together pretty nicely.
Yeah, they do.
And today, let me see. Do you ever look at the visualize tab in Thinkorswim?
No, we don't.
So whenever I see something like this, I'll typically go to, if you go to Market Watch tab and then visualize, you can drop down the little indices thing there, and it'll show you like a heat map basically of like what's the strong and weak names in that individual in that index.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So at the moment, Apple obviously not super strong here today.
Yeah.
Down 1.2%, 1.26%. Amazon, Visa's down. So it's pretty mixed overall in the Dow. If you look at the Russell though, there's a couple strong names.
A lot more green on it. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
That CRDO is kind of bright red right there. MEDP also kind of bright red, but definitely more green in there than there is in the Dow at the moment.
Yep. Well,
there's nothing standing out though. Typically, you'll see something. Normally, it's like Boeing or something that's like down like 5%.
Yep. All right, dude. I think we'll wrap up stream here.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, dude. Good sesh. Good chat. We'll have to do it again for sure. I think it's cool how we kind of have similar levels and ideas, and we trade kind of pretty similar. So we'll definitely have to do it again.
For sure. I appreciate it. And nice Russell trade, dude.
Yeah. Thanks, dog. Appreciate it. Thanks, chat. Much love to all you guys showing up.
All right,
we'll
man.
be back one of these days. Later.
Peace.